And there's a number of courses here: animation drawing studies, QQI level 5, classical and computer diploma, higher national diploma level 6. And then we have the animation visual media BA honors degree and the games design visual media BA honors degree level 8, both level 8. So apologies to the animation and games teachers. So I'm moving first to the animation drawing studies QQI level 5. And I'm going to ask Eddie to present on this. Hello, Eddie. How are you today?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
So just maybe give us a brief overview of CDS, which is the precursor course to your course.
Okie doke. Well, QQI, it's a QQI level 5 award, and there are 7 modules: drawing, painting, sculpture, work experience, communication, figure studies, layout, and animation. There are many QQI awards at BCFE. This course focuses mainly on teaching students to draw for animation, which is a particular skill set. They need life drawing, they need to understand anatomy, structure, both human, animal, and this course supplies that. We have a lot of talented applicants coming from school who have talent, but they've never had the time to be taught how to draw. And this is what this course can do for them. And the majority of students on the animation course, the HND animation course, come directly from the CDS course. So it's a 1-year full-time course. Entry is through interview and a portfolio of work. I think, Ken, if you can go on to some of the examples of the work there, portfolio of work. The portfolio should contain observational drawings, and that really means something you're looking at. It doesn't have to be full life drawing with a nude model. It can be your hand, your foot, your dog, your cat, what you see out the window, the room you're sitting in, but just observational drawing. And a strong part of that should be notebooks, quick sketches, just things you notice. It's like taking notes from life. The students who complete the CDS can apply to the 2-year HND, which code CCH, and those students who achieve a merit profile can enter directly into the 2-year BTEC course for animation. So I think we have some sample work there. This is from the module layout and design. Students will study perspective, understand creating a space for in which animation can take place. I think there's a few more there. Yeah, these obviously from life drawing, and you can see here how the students have an understanding of anatomy, an understanding of volume and weight. I think we have another one there, Ken. Yeah, and again, more life drawing, perspective to the figure, and painting, understanding light and tone, and reflections, obviously, and yeah, and you know, and so a lot of students, a lot of applicants would have done art in school. However, you will be studying and drawing art 20 hours a week, and if you spend that out over a year compared to what's been done previous to this, you'll see that you really get immersed in the whole world of art and drawing.
So Eddie, students who complete the CDS course, the animation and drawing QQI level 5 course, they can proceed into your course, into the classical and computer diploma level 6 higher national diploma. Yes,
that's correct, Ken. Yeah, and those students who have a merit profile can enter directly. So I'll put on my classical and computer animation hat now and talk about that. The course itself is a 2-year full-time course. It's a HND from BTEC, which is equivalent to the level 6 on the national framework. The modules studied will be 3D animation, 2D animation, and we'll see some examples. 2D animation, 3D animation, life drawing, design for animation, layout for animation, script writing, and principles of analysis. And all those modules will carry over into the second year, except for the script writing, which becomes a module called production practice. And I think we've got samples of work, and I can show you examples of the different modules. So this would be a layout module, and we can see here at this the rendering, but also cross over into design for animation. All of the modules are feed into each other for certain aspects. I think we're running a little slow here. Can we move on? Yeah, okay, there you are. These are obviously from life drawing. The life drawing module starts with basic anatomy, moving on to tone, color, texture, volume. This is from the first year module in fundamentals of 3D animation, where they teach modeling and then also begin animating in 3D using software, industry standard software called Maya. Here we have examples of the animation from first year. This would be from the design and animation course, where painting is an aspect, but you would study line, tone, texture, composition. This short piece here is from the production practice module, again from the design and animation. And this is from the 2D animation module. This would be a first year exercise, again from life drawing notebooks and first year animation. This would be a second year project from 3D animation. The focus in the first year 3D modeling and animation would focus much more then on character animation, texturing, rendering, lighting, rigging. This is another short piece, or an excerpt from a short piece from the production practice module in second year. That's gruesome, but there you go. Again, this would be from second year layout and design. They're looking at rendering from life drawing and observational drawing. Again, from life drawing. Life drawing, more life drawing. Life drawing is a very important aspect right across all the courses of the college. This would be for the production practice module, where they go out to location and again, life drawing. This would be from the layout and design module, second year, layout and storyboarding module, and this would be a second year animation piece. And a second year 3D character animation piece. And again, just a piece from layout, from design and animation. And this is a dialogue piece. So I've left out the dialogue from the second year animation. And there we have it. I would strongly advise applicants in general to, if you're considering applying to the HND in animation, to apply to both to the HND in animation and the animation drawing studies level 5. There's the requirements there all on the website. If anyone's any questions about the course, we'll be heading to the breakout room after these presentations, and we can answer them there for you.
Thank you, Eddie, for presenting.
Thank you, Ken.
Those two areas. Much appreciated. All of our courses are available on the website bcfe.ie, where you can apply for any of our courses. And just to our next presenter, Gwen Fagan, for the Animation Visual Media degree level 8 and the Games Design Visual Media BA degree level 8. Hello, Gwen. How are you today?
Hi, Ken. I'm well. Yourself?
Yes, and thank you for waiting.
No bother. It was well worth the wait, Ken. Okay, so my name is Gwen Fagan, as Ken mentioned there, and I coordinate the top-up degree in animation and games. The degree is awarded by the University of Dundee, Scotland, and the entry requirements are an HND level 6 or equivalent. You will also need, if English is your second language, you will need an IELTS score of 6.0 or equivalent, and of course, a relevant portfolio. Now, the portfolios, much of the portfolios will be comprised of work that you would have done on your HND level studies, both in animation and game design. What you should include in your portfolios, I'm looking at the left part of the screen, is life drawing. You saw some lovely examples that Eddie provided you with there. Some concept development, layout and backgrounds, storyboards, animation tests, and academic writing and scripts. And again, Eddie's presentation was excellent because it provided you with the kind of work that we're expecting to see in your portfolio when you apply for the degree. Now, game design HND would have been handled in a different presentation for the digital media content that we teach in the college, but I will give you, so you wouldn't have had eyes on some of that work, but I can say that what we're expecting to see in your portfolio is some game design, some game production, some research and development of ideas, some academic writing, and some samples of code and programming. Okay. So the course structure on the degree, it's a 2-year degree. It's very different from the other courses that lead up to the degree in that there are 4 modules in year 1, followed by 2 modules in year 2. Okay, so in the first year, the modules are shared across professional practice and theory. And what I mean by that is the animation and game design students get together for these shared modules. Here, a healthy cross-pollination of ideas takes place, which fosters discussion, innovation, and experimentation. In fact, the animation Animation Dingle Sting Brief was evolved to incorporate games and VR projects this year. Each pathway features a design and technology module unique to either game design or animation. Here, students work on shorter individual or group projects. Project management is an important aspect from year 1. The animation pathway features a life drawing module, while the game design pathway features a game design module. There are 2 modules in year 2. Students come together for their applied theory module, while the production modules are unique to each pathway. Students work individually on research and writing in their area of specialism and come together to complete group films or games. The practice of both animation and game design studio practice, professional practice, is reflected in the approach in the production modules for both animation and games. On the game design pathway, you'll be prototyping, testing your games, you'll create assets, and both 3D asset creation and 3D backgrounds and environments. programs that are typically used on the course are Unity, Unreal, Maya, Blender, and ZBrush. In animation, you'll work on pitching, visual development, storyboards, backgrounds, sound creation, animation, and compositing. Software that we use on the animation degree course includes Toon Boom, TV Paint, Adobe Creative Suite, Autodesk, and Substance Painter. Okay, who should apply? Is anybody interested in animation and games or games and developing their skills further to degree level? What we have here, Ken has a part of a presentation from a student who was unable to join us here today, and her name is Chloe Mooney. She's provided us with a PowerPoint presentation that highlights her evolution from portfolio level through HND and then finally to degree level. So you can clearly see from her work here that that she really has progressed through the different levels. And if you show us the next slide there, Ken, that she's working, she worked last year on a solo project. And this year, her final year, she's included a teaser in her presentation, which is looking quite sophisticated, as you can see, and more exciting and complicated visually. So thanks for looking at that. I think we also have a presentation from an animation student, and they're very lovely and include her development, going through that rapidly. Both students do send their apologies. They're both working on their final year, end of year projects, and couldn't make it with us here tonight. Will that one play at all, Ken, or is that still? There we go. So this was a first year film project by Kira.
Excuse you.
This is some of your work as well, Gwen, isn't it?
This is some of the work from the students on the degree, yes. So these pieces would have been done in my life drawing module. Yeah, so we work digitally and we work traditionally. And we also begin drawing conceptually from life and develop characters and creatures.
Thank you very much, Gwen. Thank you very much for your presentation, and thanks for waiting to get to this point today.